It is another week, which means another nerf with the new gun that came out, the MG82 to be more exact. So the MG82 is getting a hit to its damage across the board, going from 30 to 29 on the maximum end and 28 to 27 on the minimum end. And the maximum damage range has been decreased by 20%. Decreased multipliers basically across the board. So the gun is just, it's doing less damage pretty much everywhere. But is that really going to matter with the fire rate like it is? I don't really think so, to be honest. Vertical and horizontal recoil has been increased, though typically with these updates, it either hasn't been increased or it's not increased to a magnitude that really matters. But once this update comes out and hits, we will be sure to cover this as well as a few other things that they broke in the last update to make sure they fixed, like the fin barrel just not doing its thing with the accelerated fire rate like it should. And they also mentioned the nail gun being a major hotkey right now. They haven't adjusted it yet, but it's on their radar, which makes me kind of nervous. Curious if it's going to become what it is now, just with a massive drop-off after like 10 meters, which would make sense because it's shooting nails, right? It's nothing crazy. As far as bug fixes go, fixed an issue is causing some players to restart the game in order to unlock a gifted battle pass. Fixed an issue causing tier skips to not apply when receiving a gifted battle pass bundle. Fixed a locked control room door in salt mines that was killing players upon contact. Fixed an issue causing players to lose control or operator after walking through a red door if another player had previously died while going through it. Fixed an issue where some QBZ blueprints would cause players to crash. So even with my stumble there, we still made it through this with pretty minimal injury, right? I mean, really, MG82 nerf is the big deal here, but we'll see what this actually means. I don't think it's going to mean a whole lot of difference. It's just not going to impact the TTK in any way that really matters. It's still going to be the same amount of bullets. I mean, ideally, it's the same amount of bullets in most circumstances, so it's not like the big deal. But we'll see how this goes, I guess, with the fire rate and the recoil, with how that actually impacts people using the gun on controller. I know on mouse and keyboard, it's significantly easier for me to control than most of you guys on controller. And I'm not like trying to say it to brag. It's just simply, it's literally easier for me to control guns, I think, on mouse and keyboard than it is a controller. So just keep that in mind when I start talking about recoil. What's a lot of recoil for me might be a lot for you, or if you're used to using guns like that, it might be nothing for you, and I'm just not used to that type of recoil. But guys, that is the main thing, is the MG82 nerf. The nail gun is on the radar, and it should be, because the TTK is absolutely just obnoxious. It's faster than the Street Sweeper. It's faster than basically any other shotgun in the game. So there is that. But if you guys like this video, give it a like. If you like me, give me a subscribe. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you around.